Welcome to Illustrator CC 2020. So when you first open Illustrator, this is what you will see. So on the left here we have create new or open a recent file. So and these are the dimensions of the different canvas sizes. So we have A4, letter, A3, tabloid. So and these are templates. So I chose template by mistake. Let's just go back. Let's go create new, and the dialog box will appear. So we have saved, mobile, web, print. Below you'll see templates, film and video, art and illustration. So we want print on this occasion. So you can name it whatever you want. Let's call it test. And here we have portrait, and here we have landscape. So let's go for a nice landscape. CMYK, because we're printing, and then create. So this is your canvas, A4 landscape, and this is... Okay, so now we take a look at the interface. So this is the interface here. On the left hand side we have the tools panel here. On the right hand side we have the properties and the libraries. So if you click on to where it says Essential Classic, drop down menu, there's Essentials, there's Layout. So depending on what you're working on, these are presets of your workspaces. If you want to do some painting, there you go. It will just lay out the panels for you. That's what Illustrator will do for you. I prefer to use Essentials Classic. The other thing I would say is when you are working, make sure you press Command S or Control S as you go along. Every couple of seconds, make that automatic, because if your computer crashes, then you lose all that work. Next thing, if you go on to here, there's a home icon here. It brings you back to the template section here and back to your documents here. And if you click onto the arrow here, it will take you back, and then next to it is a small icon if you want to work in multiple open documents. And at the top here we have the menu at the top, because I'm using a Mac, and that's it for the interface. Okay, so in this video here now, I'm going to show you how to use the selection tool and the direct selection tool. So the black arrow here is the selection tool, and the white one is the direct selection tool. So if you hover over it, you'll see that it says selection tool V, and the V stands for a shortcut. So if you press V on the keyboard, you will go to the selection tool. And if you press A, it'll go to the direct selection tool. So let's start off with the selection tool. So let's go for a box here, a square, and let's go for, pick another color, any random color, another shape, and a star, yellow star. Okay, so if I want to select all of these, I can either go click and drag, and it's selected, click away, or I can press Command A or Control A if you're using a PC, and it selected everything. And if you just want to select certain boxes or certain shapes, then you click one, hold down Shift, click, click, and that's it. And if you delete it, there you go. And then you can bring it all back again by undoing it, which is Command Z. And remember, Command Z is your friend. And if you want to add a effect or something, you must select it first. So if you want to paint on it or do something like this, you must select it first. It's not going to work unless you actually select it. Okay, so let's go for the direct selection. So we've got the star here, and let's get a black or dark stroke and increase the size so you can see it clearly. So the direct selection is, if you click on one point, you can actually just drag it up, yeah, and drag it to the side. It deals with individual points, yeah. And if you want precise movement, you can use the arrow keys. Go down or go up, right, left. So that's the selection tool and the direct selection tool.